David, I want to thank you for 30 years of tireless work and for your own conviction to fight on. And now I've got one question for you. Where do we begin?
Well, welcome to my world, Brian. And before I say anything, I think what you and your team have done is absolutely magnificent, because the cutting edge, as I know from 30 years of trying to be there, is a very lonely place, and it's the point of the arrow, so there's not many people there. And to do that, to be there, you have to, first of all, have a constantly open mind to information, but you have to have a backbone that won't vibrate. One that says, I'm going to stand up for what I believe to be right. And no matter what is thrown at me, I will go on standing up for what I believe to be right. Because I'm not going to stand here, sit here, and start going off defending myself. Oh, don't say that about me. How you could say that about me? I couldn't care less what you say about me. Boom, boom, boom. And let them worry about me. And 30 years of my life has been kind of leading to this moment, certainly leading to this time. And I said to you in the last interview, and some people might have thought it was a bit of bravado, I said, I'm more powerful than them, and they know it. And within minutes of the interview ending, they were proving me right. Here they are, this cult that I will explain, that control the mainstream media. My God, has that been any more obvious than in the last few weeks? They control Silicon Valley, they own Silicon Valley. They own the corporations, they own the banking system. And yet, one interview with one guy, and this all-powerful, we're in control, omnipotent, all-powerful force is running around like someone shouting, fire! Gotta take him off this, take him off that, take him off this, take him off the other. And what are they saying, Brian? They're saying, you're more powerful, one man, than we are. And so we have to stop what you're saying getting to people, because we know the consequences for us of that happening. And you know, everything is a frequency. My voice now is a frequency. And mendacity, lies, deceit is a frequency. Truth is a frequency, a much more powerful frequency. And they know the power of the truth circulating because people resonate with it. And so if they are going to pull off what we're unfolding now, what we're experiencing now, and they are going to control billions of people, they have to control their perception. They have to. We are in the situation we are now because of mass human perception. Part of that perception is there is a dangerous virus, so I must stay indoors because the authorities are looking after my interests and they've told me that I have to, and if I go out I might catch this deadly virus and oh my God, we're all going to die. And that perception allows vast numbers of people to concede their uniqueness, to concede their freedom, and to sit in their house under house arrest, being told what to do by a handful of people. And the other perception is, I can see there's something not right here, but what are the consequences of me saying so or taking this on and challenging it? And that perception of what are the consequences for me means that lots of people who have realized something's not right, my God, is it not right? We'll get into that, also sit under house arrest. And those two perceptions, they are the reason that this is happening. Because when you break down the number of people behind this in each country and globally, it is tiny. I'm going to explain how that's possible. And yet there are getting on for 8 billion people. There are 66 million people in Britain. The number of people that are locking down Britain are tiny. It's perception and fear of consequences that are making this all possible and are destroying the independent livelihoods of billions of people. And the greatest form of control is dependency.